You have a sketch here that I need to hide. Okay, hide that sketch. Okay, so we've got another symmetry here. And lastly, we need to also select symmetry. We can now select everything in multi-symmetry output 9. Using the ZX plane, like so. And select OK. So this is our front section and this is our back section. Perfect. Now that we have all of them, we can now split this, the black surface. We have a black surface along this side, and that's very easy. Just go to the front view. Now actually go to camera 1. You can hide this. Go to painting to show it. Go to camera 1. Where is split 5? Split. So that's split 5. We need to create a curve like so. Let me show you the picture. So you can see we have this thin surface here, which is black. Okay, this one. And that's what we need to split from this section. So we're going to sketch the ZY plane. And we're going to use a spline. And I hope you can see our surface. Don't be confused by the image. This is our surface. So we want to start right about this point. Sort of like we are mimicking the image at first. So you go along the path. And as you approach the top part, you're going to increase the width. You can come back and try to fix this bottom part. Like so, smoothen it out a little bit. So make sure it extrudes this surface, it exceeds it. And then at the top, it's also exceeding where we have our profile. Then exit. And we can hide this at first. So we're going to create a revolution surface. using revolve. This is our profile. The revolution axis is the V direction. This is going to be 0. And the first one is going to be 360. Preview. Select OK. So we're going to use this to split all our other surfaces. So it seems our graphic properties was reset. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Just put it back to that. So we're going to split all of them. And we're going to keep both the elements. You can hide the sketch. If you want more surface to be deducted, you just push it inwards a little bit. So let us split. Starting with split 5 using this, keep both sides, select OK. Rotate. Split this symmetry 2 using this revolute 4. Keep both sides, select OK. Repeat the same here. And lastly, this one. And we can hide this. Next, now we want to split this surface. First, we're going to insert an axis system at the base, right here. And then we're going to split. You can either do that or you can put a plane here, which is parallel to XY plane through point. We're going to split revolute 1 using this XY. Keep both sides, select OK. I can hide this. Now next we want to create boundaries on this inner side. So we're going to create a boundary. Select this edge. Then while you're on the inner side, you're going to select this point. And once again, while you're on the inner side, so you have to rotate. Select this vertex. Limit to is supposed to be a vertex. Select OK. So we have an inner boundary there. And you're going to repeat that for the 4 geometries. So since we mirrored these objects, we can also mirror these ones instead of repeating the same things. So we can select symmetry. Select these 2 boundaries. And show axis system 1. It has to be axis system 1. And the reference is going to be its XY plane. The ZX plane. So it's the ZX plane of axis system 1. Preview. Select OK. You can now hide axis system 1. So we have 4 boundaries. which you are going to use to split this section. So once again, let's go on with the splits. Split this using boundary 1. Keep both elements. Split using boundary 3. Keep both elements. Split once again using the symmetry. Using symmetry 15. We can hide all the boundaries now. And this symmetry. So now we can join the bottom surfaces. Select join. This bottom surface. All these 4 splits that you just made. And then we have these bottom surfaces. I'm doing it in order so that you're not confused. And then we have these split surfaces. So I hope you can see the shape that we are joining for the bottom surface. Select OK. And we can select now join 4 and give it a material. All right. Now we can join split 22 with the outer splits. Don't join them with the Draco thrusters, okay? Leave the Draco thrusters alone. We have not split them. Okay. So we have to split this surface using this external one. So split using this one. Select OK. Split again using the second one. So we are removing that inner surface that was there, okay? Split this outer one using this. And split this one using this. Now they are completely hollow on those sides. We can now join them. Perfect. So we have that except the Draco thrusters that are left individually. Select OK. So we are almost there. And now we just need to add some front details. So we're going to go to painting 1 now. Painting 1. And we can close this. We're going to use the front view. That is the front view. So obviously our geometry don't match 100% because you can see this one kind of extends inwards. We might have added this angle from 20 to maybe 25. If you try 25, it might be wider because this is our geometry and this is where the picture is showing its geometry to be. But either way, we can still use it to add these details, such as the windows and also these Draco thrusters here. So the third one is the one that is right here. So you might want to push these ones inwards a little bit once you create them. So let us go to, we can hide rotate 1 and show axis system 1. And then we're going to sketch it, the ZY plane. We're going to create an ellipse here. And then, as I said, because we have quite a distance here, we can push it towards this side like that. Again, sketch the ZY plane. Create another ellipse. And then again, move it like so. Perfect. So now what we need to do is create a plane right here. Start by creating a point on this surface. We need it at this point. Let me go to the front view. So at this point, select OK. Then we're going to create a plane, which is tangent to surface. This is the surface at this point. Then for these two sketches, you're going to right click and change sketch support to this plane. Let me go back to that front view. Now I can adjust them. You can adjust them. You can see its middle point. Oh, this is another one. Okay. You can adjust them or you can redo them. You can start by creating the plane and do them properly. Then go to this one, go to the front view. Just going to delete it and redo it here. Okay, so that's more like it. They're still too far away from where we want them to be. So maybe I can move them here. Like so. All right. So for the Draco thrusters, what we're going to do is I can take this plane and offset it inwards. Select create a plane, offset from plane, and just move it. Let me go to the top view. So move it inwards, say about negative 40. Select OK. And then we're going to sketch on that new plane. And we're going to create some circles. So if you look at the image, or if you go to the front view, you can see, for example, this one it goes towards that direction. So we can create a circle towards that direction. And then this one, it goes upwards. So sideways and upwards. And this one, this direction. So you can create a circle. Say about that point. Like that. Then once again, sketch this one. Go to the other side. And create a circle. Right there. So you have to remember the circles are behind these profiles. And then you can use multi-section surfaces. You can connect this one with that circle. Let me change, hold on. Multi-section surfaces between this and this. So the directions, they have to match. But before I do that, instead of doing this and splitting using this surface, I can just project these two. Just select projection. The items to be projected are these two sketches with the ellipses. And the support is join 5. Select OK. Go down here and hide sketch 10 and sketch 11. So you have the two projected surfaces, and then go back to multi-section surface. Let's zoom in. Make sure the tangency directions are matching. Preview. Select OK. Do the same for the bottom section. Select this. Second profile. We can hide this. Join 5. So these are the two surfaces that we've created. I'm going to make this radius a bit smaller. Hold on. So maybe I can make this 100. So these are the Draco thrusters. We need to fill them. So you're going to fill sketch 12 and fill sketch 11. or sketch 13. Then you're going to join this multi-section surface with the fill. And once again, join the bottom section as well. Good. We can hide the sketch and the projected curves. And we can show join 5. Then we're going to split join 5 using join 6. Once again, split 28 now using join 7. And we have our 2 split surfaces. I'm going to need to bring this downwards a little bit. I don't know. You can play around with them. Hide the 2 planes, hide the point. Hold on, I need to hide the point. And then you can mirror this to join to the other side. So you're going to select symmetry. The element to mirror is join 6 and join 7 using this ZX plane. The reference is ZX plane. Select OK. Let me hide this first. So now we have 2 symmetries here. And we're going to split this surface using the first symmetry. Split this surface using the second symmetry. All right. I can select, because I need to give this names, maybe I can select join 6. Give them different names. I can give them numbers. So it's Draco thrusters, right? This is Draco 1, D1. This is going to be D2. And so on and so forth. D3. D4. So I can easily locate them. And I can select them and give them a material, let's say aluminum, just to distinguish them. And we had the other ones as well. We had the joints and the symmetries. So I can select this one. This is join 3. I'm not sure why it's not bringing the name. Okay. Control hold. Select all the side ones. and also give them a material. I don't know why I feel like this one is hollow. Yeah, we selected the edge instead of the object, I can see. So symmetry 1, we're going to replace with symmetry 1, and then we can select it and give it the same material. Okay, so far so good. If you feel like this distance right here is too short, you can just increase the angle that we rotated. Was it rotate 2 or 3? We had a rotate of an axis system. Before we started creating the symmetries, this was rotate 2. So you can come to rotate 2 and increase this angle, say 15. And it's going to increase the gap between them, like so. And it will automatically update all the others. We can now start with the windows. So we're going to go to the front side, and we can now show painting 1. So what we're going to do, we're going to create an intersection here, an intersection curve that can position, these sketches. We're going to place some tangent planes on this surface. So first, of course, we need to create an offset plane. So select offset from plane, XY plane. And then it's going to be where we want our windows to be, which is a little bit higher than where it is right now, because as you can see, we've got that distance. So I'm going to push it, say, up to this position. Select OK. And then create an intersection between the new plane and split that U1, or the main body. Select OK. So the purpose of the intersection curve is so we can easily place some points along the curve, because it's hard to place points on such a complex geometry when it's joined together. I still think these are a bit too close together because we have a window here, but we'll deal with that later on. So we're going to place some points on this curve. Go to the front view, and you can position it right there. Just make sure it's at the middle point, like so. Select OK. Another point. On the same curve at this point where the middle section will be. Actually, we're going to move this aft a little bit. So I'm going to place it here because we're going to push maybe here. Right. Now we can create a plane which is tangent to surface. And the surface, of course, is going to be the same split. And the point is going to be the first point we created here. Select OK. Repeat the same. Tangent to surface, split 31 at this point. And select OK. I'm just going to do a quick check to make sure they are on this side. So if you find your point or your planes are on the other side, all you have to do is double click on the points and click on reverse direction. So we can go back to the front view and sketch on the plane 6. It's the other side. Actually, we're gonna go straight to the front view. And I'm going to use the first ellipse to help me create the shape. So right at the middle. And then I'm just going to bring it upwards. Hold on. So these two coincident constraints are not supposed to be there. Okay, just the middle one. I'm just going to bring the middle point up to that point. Next, we can sketch plane 7. Go back to the front view. And once again, create an ellipse. Estimate the center point. And then you just bring it upwards up to that point. So now we've got that too. We can hide this. And I'm just going to select sketch. That's sketch 15. And then use symmetry via the ZX plane of axis system 1. So if we've got rotate 2 still showing, hide rotate 2, axis system 1, select the ZX plane and select OK. We've got 2 more windows at the side. So I did increase this to 25. So if we go to rotate 2, this we left it at 20. I increased this to 25 so that the gap is more a little bit more accommodating of the window. So you can go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna select this sketch. Select on rotation. So go to operations, rotate. We can start with axis is the Z axis. We can start with 100. We just want to bring it up to the middle point. So since I added 25, this can be about 112, 113. Or 115. 115 is still okay. select OK, and then select on this symmetry via the ZX plane of axis system 1. And we'll have one right at the other side. So now all these 4 sketches are not sitting on split 31. So we'll have to project them. Select multiple elements and just select all 5 of them. All 5 of them. The support is split 31. Select OK. So we can now hide all sketches. Go to Tools, Hide all sketches. And then you're also going to hide Symmetry 19 and Rotate 3 as well as, and then Symmetry 19. So you're left with the projected curves. If you click on this, it's going to show you the projected curves. Before we head to splitting, I'm just going to add the door frame. So go to Painting 1 and Show. Let's zoom in. We can still sketch on the same plane. So select Plane 6, Sketch. Go to the front view once again. We can start with a rectangle. Cool. We can move this to be even. And then these two, we're going to delete the vertical constraint on these two because, well, they're now vertical. Extend this as well. Bring this up. Bring this down. So make sure each line is lying on the corresponding lines. I just need the vertex. Like so. Okay, I think that's good. Then we can raise this. All right. Then we can select everything and insert corners. So the corners like that, but the ones down below, we're gonna have to reduce the radius. We're gonna go with 200. Same thing applies on the other side, 200. That's a nice shape, okay. So do the same thing. Project this sketch onto split 31. And you can hide the sketch. Then we're gonna go to wireframe and select rolling offset. So this is the curve. The support is split 31. We're going to offset it at 10 millimeters. Select OK, but we're just going to extract one of them. We don't need both of them. We are going to extract the one on the outer side. So keep only one sub element using an extract and select the outer curve. Select OK. So we've got two curves right there. which are both lying on split 31. We can hide intersect 1, hide these 2 points, hide plane 6 and plane 7,